Greetings, YouTube. Today we're taking a look at How Things Work, Volume 1. Now, I found this, there we go. I found this at a thrift shop, and I absolutely had to know what it looked like when I saw this thing, bright, shiny silver, with that kind of illustration on the front. And then I opened it up, and it looked like that, and I'm like, okay, I got to know what this thing is. And what this thing is a very straightforward description of explaining how things function in the real world. Now, every single passage, or most passages, is a two-page spread. So go to four, but most of them are two. So you have the illustrations here, and then the text here telling you what the illustrations are. And it's that straightforward. This particular one is X-rays. Then we have a television picture tube. Now, this thing only goes to 1970, okay? It was originally published in Germany. This is the English version by Simon and Schuster. And I saw on Amazon secondary market the 4 volume set was going for $50. I'm not likely to do that. I paid 5 for this. I'll keep hunting around until I find the rest of the volumes because I very much want to have a complete collection of this thing. They're just beautiful physical books. The illustrations are awesome. I love that kind of uh, uh, diagrams and stuff. So I think they're cool. And even if it's only going through the analog era, it doesn't really get into the digital age much. It's still very, very cool. And apparently Larry Niven and Jerry Purnell both said that these were the kind of this set of books is something that every person should own. And I think that they have a good uh, reason for saying it, because with these 4 books, you have a very solid understanding of how all technology up to 1970 functions. Also, they have one of those little ribbon bookmarks in here. I love books that have those, though I have to tuck the bottom in, because if I don't tuck the bottom in, my cat will chew on it. um, but this is it just made me smile when I saw this, and I am so glad I did find it, and I'm so glad that had the opportunity to pick up a copy and then tell people about it, because I didn't know about this book. I really didn't. This is the Water Turbines, Francis Kaplan. Water turbines are cool. Now, I'm just going to say that if you were so inclined and were willing to do a little digging, let's just say that it is possible to find yourself digital copies of these books out there on the net. Okay? I'm not going to tell you where to find them. I don't want to get in trouble, but they're out there if you want to look hard enough. Now, I still want to get the physical books, but I also have the digital copies, which is just really cool because I can now have them right there on my phone, which is awesome. I have 316 gigs of printed material on my phone. Though about a third of that is tabletop role-playing games. Yeah, I'm one of those. All those books behind me you see in my chaotic mess, that's all tabletop RPG stuff. But yeah, go get yourself a copy of this. That if you are a fan of technology, of beautiful books, of great illustrations, of clear, direct, concise descriptions of how things function, this is just an awesome set of publications. I wish I had known about them far earlier in my life than if I hadn't learned about them until I was like 60. Because they have been around a long time. I mean, I was born in 64, so these have been around since I was 6, and I didn't find out about them for another 54 years. So hopefully, by you seeing this video, you'll be able to hop on that bandwagon a whole lot faster than I did.